Have you got the page where I am reading?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm reading on the left hand side here. The scanner class is defined within a Java package, java.util. It allows you to input the values from either the keyboard or the file. The scanner class necessarily needs JDK 1.5 or more, along with BlueJ version 2.5 or more. We are dealing with JDK 1.5 in our labs. Import system package. Scanner class is available in system package java.util. You need to import java.util package to avail the facilities contained in the scanner class. This is all the revision. We have already know all this. So we need to write like this: import java.util.scanner, where util is the name of the package and scanner is the name of the class. And how do we create a scanner class object? We write scanner, then the name of the object equals to new scanner. And in brackets, we write system.in. So here scanner is the class, SC is the object, scanner object, system.in is the constructor, and new is an operator. Declare an object of type scanner, say SC. New keyword can be used to have dynamic declaration of scanner object. The scanner class has a special constructor which is automatically invoked to store values in the scanner object from console. The parameter system.in allows the constructor to accept data from the keyboard. This is a parameter which is being passed over here. It allows the constructor to take data, to accept data from the keyboard. The scanner class basically works on the principle of tokens. This is very important. You may mark it with a pencil. The scanner class basically works on the principle of tokens, that is taken as an input from the console. Token is a series of characters that ends with a delimiter. Some delimiters can be used as token separator, known as comma, full stop. These are all delimiters. The scanner class uses white space as default token separator. By default, if there is a sentence, it is sunny today. After it, there will be a delimiter space. Then after is, there will be a delimiter space. In this way, we write a sentence using spaces in between. So scanner class reads one token at a time. Token means it reads one word at a time, and white space means simple space, is the default token separator. A white space character can be a blank, a tab character, or a carriage return, or the end of the file. These are all known as white spaces. We usually use a blank as a white space. Thus, if you input a line that has a series of numbers separated by blanks, the scanner will consider each number as a separate token. If you have series of words separated by spaces, it will consider one word to be a token. Understood? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The default delimiter, I'm reading further. The default delimiter is referred to as white spaces, but another delimiters can also be set for scanner object to separate the tokens. The process is shown below. How do we do this? See this page. Syntax is scanner object dot use delimiter, and the delimiter is given here in brackets. SC is the scanner object, SC dot use delimiter, comma. Instead of having spaces, we can also have commas as delimiters by using this command. Now this is important. Advantages of input using scanner class. User may not need to mention the set of data being input from the console. The end of data element can be determined through a special token. Second, input stream reader and buffered reader are not required to be included. We know this. When a scanner class is used, then input stream reader and buffered reader are not required. Program logic is simple because scanner class has various methods to manipulate input data. For integer, we have in a simple program to enter an integer, we used to have next int. Read int. कैसे enter करते थे बताइए? Next int करते थे.
Yes, ma'am.
Next float next double करते थे to input various types of data. To input a word, we used to have the next function. To input a line of text, we used to have next line function. So scanner class has various methods to manipulate input data. String manipulation is quite easier as each word can be obtained as a token and can be managed separately. It provides an easier approach to read records from a data file. These are the various advantages of using scanner class over the input stream reader and buffered reader class. What are tokens? Sample input देखिए क्या है? Understanding computer applications for class 11th. With reference to this discussion, इसमें tokens कौन-कौन से हैं? First token is understanding, second is computer, third is applications, then for, then class, and then 11. Each token is separated by a delimiter blank space. Okay, so scanner class will accept all these words separately. All numeric values may be accepted on a line with blanks between them and may be on separate lines. White space characters act as default separators. We have already read this. Now they have certain methods to read tokens from scanner object. Next int, ये हम पहले भी पढ़ चुके हैं. You know this. Next float. Next int accepts a next token from scanner object that can be expressed as an integer. कैसे लिखते हैं? स्कैनर का ऑब्जेक्ट बनाते हैं, देन एक इंटीजर वेरिएबल में स्टोर करते हैं sc.nextInt. This is how we read from the user. Next float to accept a float token. Then next long to accept a long token. Next double. Then next a token can be defined by a set of characters between two simultaneous white spaces or delimiters. Next से क्या होगा? एक word read करेगा. And next line से क्या होगा? It reads the complete line. I hope you remember the difference between next and next line. Can Dhara read it for me? Can you read it for me? Start reading from next.
Yes, ma'am. This method accepts the next token from the scanner object as a string. A token can be defined by a set of characters between two simultaneous white spaces or delimiters. Syntax: string variable equal to scanner object dot next. For example, scanner in equal to new scanner system dot in. String str1 equal to in dot next. It means the variable
here in is used as the scanner object. I was using sc. So instead of writing sc.next, they have written in.next. It means the same. Yes, continue.
It means the variable str1 will store the next token as a string from the scanner object. Next line. The application of next method is to accept a token as a string from the scanner object. When a line of text is input to the scanner object, the next method will accept the first token. The rest part of the text line can be obtained as a token by using next line method. In case next method is not used before the next line method, results in the entire line of the text.
Yes,
Syntax,
that means, wait, next method is used to read only one token, whereas next line is used to read the entire token. If both the methods are used, next as well as next line, next will read the first token and next line will read the rest of the sentence. This is what is written over here. We come to the next page. Methods in scanner class. These methods are being written here in the form of a table. It will be easier to learn. So please mark this table. You have to learn this. Today we are doing only the theory part. Okay. Methods to verify the appearance of a specific token. You know that scanner methods that read numeric data throws an input mismatch exception. In the next token is not the value as expected by the method. Some methods which can be used as a check to ensure that the next token to be input matches with methods are given below. Somebody was asking me what is carriage return. If I have to enter 10 numbers, how do I enter? Do I always give spaces in between them? It is not required. It is not necessary. We can enter 10 numbers by entering the first number and giving the enter. Isn't it? 10 नंबर जब एंटर करने होते हैं, 10 इंटीजर वैल्यूज जब एंटर करनी होती हैं, we always give an enter after one number. So that is called as carriage return. Carriage return का मतलब होता है enter के साथ. Is it clear, Elena?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the first function here that verifies the appearance of a specific token is has next int. This function returns true if the next token is expressed as an integer value, otherwise return false. For example, अगर एक boolean type का variable लिया हुआ है b, उसमें मैंने लिखा है sc dot has next int, वो read करेगा next token. अगर वो integer type का है, next int मतलब check कर रहा है कि integer type का token है या नहीं है. अगर है, then it will return true, otherwise it will return false. So this is one method to check whether the token which is being read is an integer value or not. Similarly, there are other methods. Next method is has next long. That means the token which we are reading is a long token or not. It returns again a Boolean type of value, true or false. Has next float, has next double, has next Boolean. All these type of tokens, as you can see, all these functions will check whether the token which is being read is a double type value, is a Boolean type value, is a float type value or not. Next is has next. This function returns true if the scanner object has another token, otherwise returns false. Has next में एक word read करता है. अब word तो किसी भी type का हो सकता है, integer हो, उसको भी हम string मान सकते हैं, float हो, उसको भी string मान सकते हैं, alphabets हो, उसे भी string मान सकते हैं. तो ये सिर्फ ये देखता है कि एक token है या नहीं है वो. Has next. Clear? Suppose our line is like this. Understanding computer science of class 11. This is a string. इसमें first token जब read कर रहा है, इसमें alphabets है, alphabets, 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 and number. This will also considered to be one token. So similarly, this is also considered to be one token. पहला token जब read करेगा, तो उसको check करेगा whether it is a string or not. So has next क्या कर रहा है? This function will return true if the scanner object has another token, otherwise returns false. अगर उसके अंदर tokens बचे हैं तो true बोलेगा, otherwise false बोलेगा. ये check नहीं करता है कि वो integer है या string है या character है या float है या double है. It will not check this. Understood? Understood, children? Alicia?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Has next line function returns true if the scanner object has another line in its input, otherwise returns false. अगर एक से ज्यादा lines है, एक line ये है, फिर एक और लिखी हुई है नीचे, it will return true if it has more lines of text. This is the last function. So all these functions are written over here in this table. You need to learn this table. Can you see this table?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Mark it in your book. Now we come to file operations using scanner class. How do we open a file? First is opening a file using scanner class. First we create a scanner class object. Here itself, you'll write new file and the name of the file. Name.txt. See, earlier what we used to write? We used to write scanner sc equals to new scanner, and in brackets we used to write system.in. याद है आपको? System.in क्या करता था? System.in का मतलब है we will be reading from the console. We will be reading data from the console and writing to the console, writing to the screen. Here, instead of system.in, I have written new file and name.txt. This is the name of the file. Now I will be reading and writing data to this file. So instead of system.in, we will be doing this in the scanner constructor. Clear? Reading from a file. If I have to read from a file using the scanner class object, I will be detecting the एंड ऑफ द फाइल फर्स्ट. सो सबसे पहले क्या करेंगे, एक फाइल को अटैच करेंगे स्कैनर क्लास ऑब्जेक्ट के साथ, लाइक दिस. न्यू स्कैनर, न्यू फाइल name.txt. Then I'll write while sc dot has next. Sc is the scanner class object. Has next checks whether there is another token or not. जब तक टोकन होगा फाइल के अंदर तब तक वो while लूप चलाएगा. क्या करेंगे, इसमें सपोज एक स्ट्रिंग टाइप वेरिएबल लिया है, इसमें लिख दिया sc डॉट नेक्स्ट n नेम में, और इसमें एक टोटल मार्क्स के लिए टोटल वेरिएबल लिया है, उसमें लिख दिया sc डॉट नेक्स्ट एंड. Then we'll write system.out.println name equals to plus nm sopln total marks equals to total. So this has next is going to read the next token till we reach the end of the file. So using the scanner class object, we simply check the end of the file using this statement while sc dot has next. Isn't it simpler than using data file stream? जो हमने कल पढ़ा था उससे ये सिंपल नहीं है?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, that is why I am telling you this also. You can do by both. अगर क्वेश्चन आता है that you have to read data from a file, you can do by either of the methods. डेटा इनपुट स्ट्रीम वाला क्लास यूज करिए या फिर स्कैनर क्लास का ऑब्जेक्ट यूज करिए और ऐसे एंड ऑफ फाइल चेक करिए. सपोज दिस फाइल इज ऑलरेडी हैविंग सम नेम्स एंड टोटल मार्क्स रिटन इनटू इट. सो एक एक करके वो रीड करेगा. सबसे पहले नेम अगर करना है तो एनएम में जाएगा एंड उसके बाद टोटल लिखा होगा तो वो टोटल में जाएगा एंड उसे हम प्रिंट कर रहे हैं स्क्रीन पे. कब तक चलेगा, जब तक कि एंड ऑफ फाइल नहीं आ जाता. एक एक रीड करता रहेगा और उसे स्टोर करता रहेगा लाइक दिस. क्लियर? So this is how we check the end of file. So if I just ask you, how do we detect end of file? You will write while sc dot has next. Has next. This command helps us to detect the end of the file. Clear? Should I move further?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, write a small program then. Write the question. Write a program to write data in a text file wait for a second. Why is this Faiza Tanveer late? Just for a second, wait for a second. Okay, write a program to write data to a text file which contains the index number, name, class, and total marks of all the students of a class. This is example 10 given in the book. To write data in a text file. I have imported both the packages io.asterisk and util.asterisk. Declared a class w text file. Now I'm going to read from here. Have a look. To create an output file stream, we require the file writer and the print writer objects. See, I was telling you about scanner class. Scanner class will be used to write, but to write to a file, we will be requiring the file writer object. File writer fout equals to new file writer and the name of the file. Then we'll be using buffered writer ffout equals to new buffered writer fout and print writer to write to the file. OB equals to new print writer ffout. Then the scanner class object is declared and the variables which are to be written, admission ADM, then name, surname and class, then total. Enter admission number, name, class and total marks. For I equals to 1 to 10. For 10 people, we are entering the values using the scanner class. Admission के लिए देखिए in.next, first name के लिए in.next, in.next, index.next and in.nextInt. Now using the object of the print writer, we are writing to the file ob.println ADM, ob.println name1, ob.println name2 and so on. And then ffout.close. So you have to learn the first 3 lines to write to a file. You will be using this. If you are using scanner class, you will be using file writer, buffered writer and print writer to write to a file. Clear, children?
Yes.
You may copy your program from here. Yes, Thara, you want to ask something? You may ask.
Ma'am, why are we using both IO and util package?
IO package is not required here. IO package is required because we are using buffered writer. Wherever the keyword buffered is used, we will be writing IO and IO exception is being thrown. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
And util we are using because we are using the scanner class to input the values from the user. Clear now?
Ma'am, can we use only IO package to write also?
Yes, you can do. This is another method which I am telling you, using the file writer. You can use by the original method also, which we had done yesterday. Okay? It is okay. You can use that method also. There is another program given on page number, on the next page, example 11, where the teacher has created this text file and displaying the records. That means we will be reading from this text file. Once we'll write, then we'll read from this text file and display on the screen. So this will be having the file writer as well as the file reader, both the things, this program. So just go through this program and you will understand it better, how to write to a text file and display the records after reading from the text file. So this is all I want to discuss today. Now I won't be continuing with this chapter till your UTs are over. So I'll take a class on, when should I take another class to discuss your problems of UT? Just for today, you do this example 10 and 11 at home practically. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the group. After this, start revising the 3 chapters which will be asked in your unit test. Your unit tests are starting from Monday. So I don't want to continue with this chapter now. I want to discuss those chapters of the UT. If you have any doubts, will you be asking them in the group yourself or should I schedule a class for that?
Ma'am, in the group.
In the group ask. Once you revise, you can ask in the group. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I won't close the group. If you have any doubts in those 3 chapters, you can ask in the group. Thank you, class. With this, I am ending the class today. Fundamentals of file operations. I'll start from this topic after your UTs. Fundamentals of file operations. Clear? So make a note of this. I'll start from this topic. Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.